Welcome, everybody. So good to see you all here this morning. I just want to take a moment just to recognize those of you who are in the room. So faculty, would you just wave so we can see where you are? Awesome. Some of our staff, I know many of you are here. Fantastic. So good to see all of you. Students, yay! The reason we are here. Any alum? Yes, fantastic. And some of our alum double as advisory council members. Yes, so thank you all for being here in addition to so many of our distinguished guests. We come together again this year for the State of the School Address. This is one of our important rituals at the Humphrey School, which is included in our school's charter. This year will be a little different from previous ones as I will talk a lot less. And we'll hear more of your voices. Today, we gather as a community, one that is rooted in commitment to the common good, driven by a passion for public service, and united by hope. Hope is a powerful word, isn't it? It carries with it the promise of possibility, the courage to confront challenges, and the resolve to create a better future. And yet hope is not passive. It is not merely a wish or an expectation. It is a call to action. It is a choice that we make every single day, even when the path ahead is so incredibly and painfully uncertain. We have faced and continue to face uncertainties, both within our own community and in the world around us. For many of our students, the changing political landscape has raised difficult questions about their future and the impact that they can have on the world. It raises the question for all of us, students, faculty, staff, alumni, advisory council members, community members. I see you, we see you, we hear you, and we stand with you. As we gather today, I choose to anchor in hope. I hope you will also choose to anchor in hope. Not the kind that sits idly by, waiting for change to simply arrive, but the kind that moves with bravery and intention, smartly, not irresponsibly. The kind that demands smart, strategic, and deliberate action. The kind of hope that transforms challenges into opportunities. Hubert Humphrey once said, "We live by hope. We do not ever get all we want when we want it, but we have to believe that someday, somehow, some way, it will be better and that we will make it so." This is especially true as we navigate the rapidly evolving policy landscape at the federal level, which challenges many of the norms and values we at the university hold dear. As President Cunningham has affirmed, diversity, equity, and inclusion is ingrained in our values, and it advances and elevates our mission. I echo our president in reaffirming the school's and my own unwavering commitment to our mission of educating, researching, and serving to advance the common good. At the Humphrey School, we are dedicated to fostering a diverse, inclusive, and equitable environment that strengthens democracy and empowers future leaders to advance innovative policy solutions. Our students are feeling this uncertainty deeply. They are questioning their career paths, their roles in public service, and the impact they can make in the world. I want to acknowledge these fears. I want to recognize the weight they carry, and I want to say this clearly. Your work matters. Your voice matters. Your courage matters. The challenges we face are real, but so are our capacities to confront them. At the Humphrey School, we are preparing you not just to navigate this landscape, but to shape it, to lead with empathy, integrity, and resilience. We may not have all the answers today. We absolutely do not have all the answers today. But together, we are asking the right questions. We are learning, growing, and finding new ways to make a difference. And that too is hope in action. I know that challenges feel immense, but I also know that hope, when it is rooted in courage, community, and conviction, can overcome even the greatest obstacles. As James Baldwin so powerfully said, hope is invented every day. It is something we actively create through our choices, our actions, and our unwavering commitment to justice, equity, and the common good. Today, we gather not only to reflect on the state of our school, but to reaffirm our commitment to that hope, to the belief that we can and we must make a difference. We are here at the Humphrey School because we believe in that possibility. We are here because we know that a better future is not inevitable. It must be built one step at a time by all of us. And that is why today, I am proud to celebrate the Constellations of Impact, our new framework for highlighting the ways our faculty, students, and partners are driving solutions to today's most pressing public policy challenges. This initiative is about more than research and expertise. It is about bringing together our collective strengths to inspire change, ignite innovation, and build a more equitable world. Constellations of Impact represents our commitment to lead with purpose in 4 key areas: the future of water and energy, human rights and humanitarianism, economic prosperity, and constructive dialogue. These thematic areas are not just abstract ideas. They reflect the real challenges our communities face and the solutions we are uniquely positioned to offer. They represent the heart of our mission: to educate, engage, and equip leaders who will shape a better future for everyone. That's kind of like a church moment. We're going to say that together, everybody. So our mission: to educate, to engage, and to equip leaders who shape a better future for everyone. Yes. The future of water and energy. At the Humphrey School, we are working towards solutions that bridge research and action. Assistant Professor Elise Harrington focuses her research on the social and regulatory dynamics of emerging energy technologies, as well as local energy and environmental policy processes. Associate Professor Bonnie Keeler's work on sustainable water management and climate resilience is shaping policies right here in Minnesota, in states across the nation, and federal policies that protect both urban and rural communities from environmental instability. Associate Professor Gabe Chan is driving equitable energy policy solutions, ensuring that clean energy transitions include the people most affected by climate change, not just those with the resources to adapt. This work is about more than safeguarding the planet. It's about securing the future of families, communities, and economies that depend on these fundamental resources. Water and energy are not luxuries. They are life. Human rights and humanitarianism. At the Humphrey School, we are confronting these challenges head on. This year's 45th class of the Humphrey International Fellows. Do I have any international fellows in the room? They're probably all on their placements. Is Dave Wilsey with us? But I see, yes. Thank you. So our International Fellows Program brings firsthand experience from regions affected by war, forced migration, and human rights crises. Dave and Emily Opara lead the Humphrey Fellows. The Fellows' work in refugee advocacy, governance, and social justice enriches the Humphrey School, reminding us that real change happens through collaboration. When they return home, our students, our fellows, they apply the knowledge, networks, and leadership skills gained here to drive policy reforms, strengthen institutions, and advance human rights, demonstrating that the impact of this program extends far beyond our classrooms. Professor Christina Ewig is leading research on gender equality and reproductive rights, shaping policies that expand protections for women and marginalized communities worldwide. Professor Eric Schwartz, former U.S. Assistant Secretary of State and Humphrey School Dean, continues to be a global voice for human rights and refugee policies, ensuring that humanitarian responses are rooted in justice and dignity. Their work reminds us that human rights are not abstract ideals. They are the foundation of safety, stability, and opportunity. Whether through policy reforms, legal protections, or direct humanitarian aid, we must actively work to uphold the rights of the most vulnerable among us. Because when human rights are threatened anywhere, justice is at risk everywhere. And if we truly believe in the dignity of all people, we must turn that belief into action every single day. Next is economic prosperity. At the Humphrey School, we are tackling these issues head on. Professor Ryan Allen, where's Professor Ryan Allen, is shaping urban planning and housing policies that promote immigrant integration and affordability, helping communities thrive. Associate Professor Carrie Olberger is exploring how workforce dynamics and organizational well-being impact nonprofit leadership, ensuring that economic policies prioritize people, not just profits. Economic prosperity should not be a privilege. It should be a pathway accessible to all. By addressing disparities in housing, employment, and wealth, we can build a future where everyone has a fair chance to succeed. And last is constructive dialogue. At the Humphrey School, constructive dialogue is at the heart of our mission to strengthen democratic engagement and civic discourse, and thus trust. Assistant Professor Fayola Jacobs is leading critical conversations on race, equity, and resilience in urban planning. Her work equips leaders to navigate complex social issues with empathy, respect, and an unwavering commitment to justice. Our Constructive Dialogue initiative is fostering spaces where diverse perspectives are heard, equipping communities to engage in meaningful discussions that bridge divides. The Humphrey Policy Fellows Program, led by Professor Larry Jacobs, is celebrating its 35th anniversary this summer. It has trained generations of Minnesotans, emerging leaders in public affairs, civic engagement, and bipartisan collaboration, equipping them with the tools to drive conversations in policymaking and governance. Dialogue is not just about debate. Let me say that again. Dialogue is not just about debate. It is about building connections, finding common ground, and shaping a democracy that works for everyone. At the Humphrey School, the Humphrey School is not just an academic institution. It is a vibrant community of leaders, thinkers, and doers. We are educating and inspiring with over 6,488 alumni worldwide. Our graduates are city planners, nonprofit leaders, policy analysts, and advocates leading change in Minnesota, Washington, D.C., and around the globe. They are also navigating an unprecedented time, leaning on their training, their network, and their skills that they've gained here at the Humphrey School and along the way. It is this foundation that empowers them to face today's challenges head on while continuing to advance the common good with resilience, integrity, and hope. Engaging communities. Our students tackle capstone projects that address real-world challenges, directly impacting communities locally, nationally, and around the globe. Last year alone, 23 projects made a difference right here in Minnesota. One project influenced national policy discussions, and 8 projects created health systems advising on solutions to global impact. Really impressive work. Whether improving local public health systems, advising on national housing policies, or collaborating on international development initiatives, our students are translating knowledge into action that shapes a better world. Here's a little about one capstone I'd like to highlight. Urban and regional planning students collaborated with the city of Edina to analyze the impact of population density on greenhouse gas emissions as part of Edina's climate action plan. Their findings revealed that while increasing density helps reduce vehicle emissions or vehicle miles traveled, a 4% increase, the city's target, is insufficient. The study recommended a more strategic approach, focusing on density near transit corridors and mixed-use development to achieve meaningful reductions in emissions and enhance sustainable urban mobility. Expanding our global impact. We are the only University of Minnesota formal partner of the Peace Corps and AmeriCorps, reinforcing our commitment to public service and international collaboration. So I know someone's standing over there near the bell. Can I have whoever that is just ring that bell? Who's my brave soul to ring the bell? Right there, right on, yes. So just behind the stairs, here in the Mondale Commons, this is the Peace Corps bell, a symbol of this connection and partnership. It stands as a reminder of our global reach and the enduring impact of public service. Every time a Peace Corps volunteer rings that bell, it echoes the spirit of hope, education, dedication, and change that defines our community. So ring that bell as often as you want. Contributing to global dialogue. Dr. Samuel Myers convened the 6th World Conference on Social Justice, and in 2026, we will host the 7th World Conference here in Minneapolis. And speaking of impact and leadership, I am thrilled to announce our 2025 commencement speaker, Dave Uijo. Dave is not only an esteemed alumnus of the Humphrey School, but also a distinguished public servant who has dedicated his career to advancing equity, justice, and the public good. As the acting director of the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau that we have been reading about and listening to news stories about, and current Assistant Secretary for Fair Housing and Equal Opportunity, his work has impacted lives across the nation. Dave's journey from a Humphrey student to a national leader is a testament to the power of this public affairs education and the transformative impact of hope in action. We are so deeply honored to welcome him back to inspire our graduating class this May. These achievements are a testament to what happens when hope is activated. when research, leadership, and service come together to advance the common good. More of our impressive accomplishments are found in the Humphrey Counts documents we have available for you today. As we launch the Constellations of Impact, we are not merely highlighting our achievements, we are inviting each of you to be a part of this journey. In just a little while, we will hear from our students who are already contributing to these constellations through their research and projects. Our vision is clear: to educate, engage, and equip leaders for the common good. So whether you are a student, a faculty member, an alum, an advisory council member, your voice, your work, your presence matters. This is a time to come together with your fellow Gophers and University of Minnesota colleagues. While our institution plays a critical role in responding to today's challenges, we must also recognize the broader forces that set these events in motion. Please support our institution. Please support our institution. I'm sorry. Institutions are the backbone of our democracy. Please support our institution. They play a critical role in responding to today's challenges. We must also recognize and keep this perspective. Let's keep our colleagues close. Students, faculty, staff, alum, advisory council members, let's keep each other close. Right here in the Joan and Walter Mondale Commons, the Humphrey School hosted a memorial for President Jimmy Carter. He worked closely with our Vice President, Walter Mondale. They anchored their leadership in truth. To seeking the truth, advancing the truth, and standing by it in all we do. We do not have the luxury of waiting for a better future to arrive. We must build it together. Hope, when paired with action, is powerful. Let's move forward with courage, purpose, and a steadfast belief in the power of hope in action. I'd now like to transition to our Outstanding Service Awards. As we reflect on our journey and look ahead to the impact we will continue to make, we are reminded that none of this is possible without the incredible contributions of our dedicated staff. At the Humphrey School, it is not just the research, teaching, or policy influence that defines us. It's the people behind the scenes who ensure our community thrives. It's the individuals who solve complex problems with creativity, who support our students with unwavering commitment, who strengthen our partnerships, and who advocate for equity and justice in all we do. Today, it is my honor to recognize some of these extraordinary individuals through our Outstanding Service Awards. These awards celebrate the exceptional contributions of our staff, aligning with our school's mission and core values. They reflect the innovation, dedication, and heart that make the Humphrey School a place of excellence and impact. Each awardee was nominated by members of the community, including staff, faculty, and students, which speaks volumes about the positive impact they have on those around them. Today, we have the opportunity to publicly recognize and celebrate their achievements. I've asked the awardees' supervisors to present their award to their team member. And so let us begin with the Innovative Solutions Award. This year's recipient has demonstrated exceptional creativity in improving our programs and services. Their work has not only enhanced efficiency, but has also inspired new ways of thinking and problem solving. I'd like to invite Professor and Associate Dean Yingling Fan to come up and say a few words about this deserving recipient.
Thank you, Dean Bochwe. Good morning, everyone. It is my absolute pleasure to say a few words about Laurel Kratowitz and her well-deserved recognition with the Outstanding Service Award for the Innovative Solutions category. Laurel has quickly become an indispensable part of our daily operations, going above and beyond the Faculty Affairs Office that she directly supports. She stepped into a role previously held for many years, and with grace, adaptability, and positivity, transformed it through both technology as well as relationship building. Laurel has streamlined how we track information, making it more efficient and accessible. And she has taken the initiative to better align our work through thoughtful policies as well as collaborative decision-making. Beyond her technical expertise, what truly stands out is her unwavering dedication to fostering a sense of community. Whether it's running smooth faculty meetings, revamping the faculty newsletters, or finding creative ways to help us connect and celebrate, Laurel has kept people at the heart of her work. Her calming presence, responsiveness, and thoughtful approach have positively impacted us all. Laurel, congratulations, and thank you for the care, creativity, and the commitment you bring to our community every day.
Next, we have the Student Success Award. At the Humphrey School, our students are at the heart of everything we do. This award celebrates someone who has gone above and beyond to support student success and enhance the student experience. Their dedication has made a meaningful difference in the lives of all of our students. Rachel Latham, please join us to present this award.
So today I have the pleasure, and we all have the pleasure of honoring one of my team members and a dear member of the Humphrey community, Amber Bieniek. We are thrilled to recognize her efforts that go beyond our expectations. Amber this year saw a need, and she didn't just see a need, but she took action to address it. She started and created and launched and put all of the elements together for Humphrey's Closet. An effort that some of you may have heard about before, but this has happened 2 times this year, serving over 200 students in our community to provide students with well-used, well-loved clothing that can be used for their launch into a new professional career or for interviews, essentially creating an effort that aligns well with our mission of sustainability. It puts students at the center and at the heart of our activities, and really brings the community together in a very meaningful way. For that, we are incredibly grateful, and for the efforts that she continues to show and bring forward to students in celebration of our community and to honor our students and meet students where they are. So to that, I ask you to join me in congratulating Amber for the Student Success Award.
Now we move to the Community Partnership Award. Building connections and fostering collaboration is essential to our mission of public service. This award recognizes an individual who has strengthened our ties with the community, creating impactful partnerships that advance the common good. I actually have the honor of presenting this award to Michael Massad. As Director of Admissions, Michael has been instrumental in expanding the Humphrey School's reach through strategic partnerships and innovative collaborations. His work with organizations such as the Fulbright Program, the Peace Corps, and the Volcker Alliance has not only attracted exceptional students, but also enhanced the school's visibility and global influence. Michael's efforts have brought Fulbright students from around the world to our classrooms, enriching our community with diverse perspectives and experiences. His vision for a dedicated pipeline for returning Peace Corps volunteers has further aligned our mission with leadership and service. Michael's strategic, data-driven approach ensures that these partnerships are impactful and sustainable, building long-term growth for the school and creating valuable opportunities for students, faculty, and the community. Thank you, Michael, for your leadership and for building bridges that strengthen our school and extend our impact globally. Congratulations on this well-deserved award. And finally, we have the Equity and Justice Award, which is particularly special as it represents our school's unwavering commitment to equity and justice. This award honors someone who actively enhances these values in their work, making the Humphrey School a more inclusive and equitable place for all. To present this award, I'd like to invite Cody Jackett and Heather Randall from our Equity and Inclusion Council forward.
This year, the Equity and Social Justice Award goes to Isaac Wilkowski. Isaac consistently demonstrates a deep commitment to equity and justice through his work in the Humphrey School's Conference Center and broader programming. His dedication to ensuring accessibility and inclusivity in all aspects of event planning has had meaningful impact on both the school and the external groups we engage with. Recognizing the barriers that some attendees face, he played a key role in acquiring a physical accessibility ramp, ensuring that our event spaces are welcoming to all. He also worked to update the Conference Center website, providing clear, detailed information on accessibility features so that guests can plan ahead and feel confident in their ability to fully participate.
Isaac approaches his work with a collaborative mindset, partnering closely with event organizers, faculty, students, and external partners to identify and address barriers to participation. He and Ashley actively engage with groups to understand their specific needs and challenges, ensuring that events hosted at the Humphrey School reflect our values of inclusion and accessibility. By centering these conversations early in the planning process, Isaac has helped create an environment where accessibility is not an afterthought, but a fundamental consideration of how we serve our community. Isaac's efforts have led to tangible improvements in the way the school welcomes and supports diverse audiences, reinforcing our commitment to equity, inclusion, and justice. His thoughtful problem solving and dedication to breaking down barriers have made the Humphrey School a more accessible and inclusive place, benefiting students, faculty, and external partners alike. Join us in congratulating Isaac Wilkowski.
So we will have all the award winners come back up as my voice ends here. So just wait maybe like 2 minutes or 1 minute. So to award to all of our award recipients, congratulations. Let's give them another round of applause. And to all of our staff, whether you're behind the scenes or out in front, know that your work is deeply appreciated. You are the heartbeat of the Humphrey School, and today's celebration is a testament to your collective impact. Let's give them a round of applause. I want to just take a moment to also ask the advisory council members who are still in the room, would you stand? So let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. And stay standing. These are individuals, or sit if you'd like. These are individuals who commit to providing guidance to the Humphrey School leadership team and me directly, both in 3 or 4 time a year meetings and gatherings, phone calls, emails, text messages, and just navigating through ways that we can make sure the Humphrey School can continue to have impact. They provide this external perspective that we deeply cherish and truly appreciate the support, both when they're in the room and speaking with us, but also when they're outside and speaking to other people and supporting the Humphrey School. So please join me in thanking them again for their service to us.